So the 28th week of work here in Lisbon on the 7 boat refit project and the fit out and finishing of boat 8. This is boat 8, the last boat to come through this facility. This boat started building in September last year in Persico, where they laminated the hull. The deck was built simultaneously in Multiplast in France. The two were then joined together in the new year. The boat was then assembled in Persico, and then it began a long journey at the end of March by road and by sea to arrive in Lisbon on the 8th of April. Since then it's been a hive of activity as we've taken a grey undercoat boat to finish all of the One Design paint detailing. Meanwhile we've had an army of boat builders, electronics, people, engineers, deck gear, swarming through the boat, getting all of the detailing finished.
This boat's been brand new, so it was built pretty much the same way as all the other boats. But then for us, it takes up more time because it came to us basically as a shell, like as an empty egg, and we had to put all the components in it.
And it's very different because now it's the first time that all these parts come together in this particular boat, and it's always some details to finish, some things to adjust.
And it also has to stay in One Design, which is sometimes, the hardest part. It would be quite easy to say, okay, this works well here, or this works fine like this, but it's not the same as the 7 other boats.
There's been probably a more boat building stuff, more kind of thinking of problem solving on this boat in the composite world.
Anything which is new on the boat takes some time to develop and to come up with the best solution. So things like the speedo in the keel bulb, the new aerial frame on the back of the yacht, the 2 new cameras on the boat, those things take a bit of time to develop and to find the right solution.
At the moment I'm fighting with this pretty bolt. I'm at that point where you either take it personal and finish it no matter how long it takes, or just have a break, let it rest for a while and come back a bit later.
When you're fitting something out for the first time, it always takes a little bit longer than when you're putting something back in.
A little bit different to what we've done with the previous 7. Challenging in some aspects, but interesting in others. We believe probably somewhere in the order of 1,500 to 2,000 hours extra work to take this boat to a finished product compared to all the others.